Hello, everybody there. How are you tonight? Oh my God, I'm super happy to see all of you guys connected in this amazing night that we're going to have a fantastic and exclusive and special edition night with, these wonderful and amazing people that we have in our corporate office as our CEO and our CSMO, our CEO, Mr. Jose Manuel Arvide, and our fantastic CSMO, Dr. Helen de la Jose Clay. This is an amazing night, guys. So I'm going to recommend all of you to have all your team connected tonight because this is going to be incredible. I can guarantee you tonight that it's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. You're going to learn a lot about this great way to have money on your pocket, but at the same time, earn a lot of good income just to close 2021. So let's wait maybe one more minute in order that we can have our wonderful hostess ready and we can start with you tonight, guys. Thank you so much for being with us. All right, everybody. I hope that you're ready and you're ready to take notes as well. Remember that this Sanki United call that we have every Thursday is in order for you to learn different and amazing things, strategies, promotions, everything that is going to be amazing for you to have a successful business. So welcome everybody, welcome every single one that is here. And I would love to see on the chat who is visiting to us tonight. I see that we have Bahamas, of course. I see that we have definitely Avis Baker, Edith Smith, 242 Strong, right? Barrow, Aris Albury. Oh my God, we have a lot of amazing people here, guys, and I'm super happy to see you. So tell us in the chat, give us a hi on the chat and tell us who's here because tonight is gonna be explosive, amazing, unique, and special. As I said, we have a special guest tonight, and I'm really happy to introduce with you tonight this amazing, wonderful woman that is definitely a better important, I'm going to say one of the most important pillars in Sanki Global on the last 2 years. Thanks to her, we've been growing so much. We've been learning so much. She is a mentor for all of us in this company and, of course, for a lot of people outside, guys. That's why she's a millionaire maker, right? And that's why she's so fantastic. She's so talented. She's a powerful woman. And I'm always saying that the real superpowers that someone can have are not coming with with the superpowers to be a different person. They're coming when you are special, and when you realize who you are for real, when you realize what is your best version, and this beautiful and amazing lady is, you will see that that's a superpower, guys. And that's why she's one of our superhumans in Sanki. That's why she is the powerful woman and the superhuman that represents Sanki Global in the highest level wherever she goes. It doesn't matter if she's in the US, it doesn't matter if she is in the Caribbean, it doesn't matter if she is in Mexico, wherever she is going to be representing this amazing company as the superhuman that she is and the superhuman that she has become on the last years. And of course, in order that we can be all superhumans as she is, we need to hear her amazing, loud, and beautiful voice tonight. And that's why we have the honor and pleasure to have tonight our special guest, none other than that, our CSMO, Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, Dr. Helen de la Jose Clay, that is already here. How are you, Dr. Helen?
Well, I am absolutely fabulous, Fabiola Hernandez, the queen of all queens. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. I really appreciate it. I'm here tonight with some amazing leaders in Houston that wants me to share the Sanki opportunity with their prospects. So working nonstop and serving people. And when you serve people with a spirit of excellence and you're having fun with it and you're really impacting lives, it doesn't even feel like work. How about that? So again, thank you so much for the warm introduction. Tonight, we are going to talk about the power of autoship, some amazing announcements that we'll be making here towards the end. And so you want to make sure you get your leaders on. This is a perfect time to continue to invite. It's been such an honor to work alongside our international sales manager, Fabiola Hernandez. Just always someone who's absolutely resilient, compassionate, very focused, very sincere, genuinely concerned about the growth and development. And you guys give her some fives in the group for all that she does. It doesn't matter any time of day. She's just here to serve you. And matter of fact, please let us know for all those that are very serious about closing out 2021 and you want to launch your business and you want to put it on autopilot. I don't care if you've already done it before. Maybe something happened along the way that got you sidetracked, that caused a bit of stagnation. Maybe something caused you to be disheartened. And, every life happens. So I'm here to tell you that it's nothing that you cannot do, especially in this industry. When you lead with an industry of network marketing, with health and wellness, with a product that is so rich and so divine, as a Sanki Global Product System, you can't go wrong. And we had a powerful meeting Tuesday night here in Houston, Texas. Big shout out to Bishop Richard Rose, hanging out with that crew tonight. And you just big shout out to all of you. But they got it. The light bulb went off and they said they don't care that they've launched their company, because you have your own company. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. And they got it. They figured it out. They cracked the code and they said, I'm officially launching again. Because this time I'm going to launch my life with Sanki. I'm putting it all out on the line. I'm going to get to that 10K for the holidays. And they just believe. They believe in the product. They believe in the vision. They believe in the culture. They believe in our rich compensation plan. And when you hear about the promotion that's going on tonight here at Sanki Global, you're going to be standing on your dang on head. So again, this is the time to get your entire team on this call. You do not want to be the one to disseminate this information later. You want them to hear it fresh off the press. So we thought about things that we could talk about tonight, things that would be prudent in your growth and development. And one of the subject matters that has always served me well and that has paved the way for success, where I could wake up when I finish sleeping, where I could take a true vacation, not a vacation that you need a vacation afterwards, but I'm talking about when you go for a week, you can stay for a month and you can take your whole family and you don't put a dent in anything. That's the type of life I always wanted to live and give. I wanted to give back. I wanted to give people, whether they wanted to borrow something, money that they did not have to pay me back. That they did not have to pay me back. I wanted to be a blessing to churches, to charities. I wanted just to do things so into people's lives. And so I knew I needed to make a lot of money. I wanted to pay cash for my house. I found the dream home when I first started network marketing in my first year, and I paid $700,000 for this home, guys, cash money. And I still have this home to this day, right? And so, and I wanted to have a nice car, you know, a nice band because I got all these kids, but I wanted to pay cash for everything. I didn't want to owe man nothing. And so this industry during the season of my life, when I first said yes, I had to find a way to make sure I could create something called beach money. Beach money is the money that comes in and tickles your toes, rain, sleet, snow, sunshine, all the time. It's the kind of money that when you are sleeping, you are still making money. When you are working, because some of us have day jobs and they work the network marketing part-time until it can become full-time, right? You want to be able to make money 24/7. Beach money, beach money. I need somebody to text me because you want to hear about what beach money looks like tonight. Put beach money in there. Beach money. It is your time. It is your season to earn beach money. Beach money is residual income. And so I figured out, I cracked the code, and I got with the people that knew more than me, that was smarter than me. And I humbled myself. I got out of my own way. And I said, please show me why people become addicted to this industry called network marketing. And they told me it was residual income. And the best way to create residual income was on auto ship, the power of auto ship. I remember joining the company. Matter of fact, Dr. Ruth Ann Lightburn was there with me when I first joined this company, and they had no auto ship requirements. Can you believe that? None. No auto ship requirements. I'll never forget it. And so I launched something called the power of auto ship. And I want to talk about that a little bit tonight. And I believe that afforded a lot of people to go from zero to hero. It afforded a lot of people to stop hiding their cars behind their mother's house. You know, the repo man was looking for it. It afforded a lot of people to stop having to modify their home loan, you know, and to get out of foreclosure and to recover after bankruptcy. Because I've been there. I done did the bankruptcy thing twice. And so it allowed people to reinvent themselves. And it's putting that foundation down about what the power of auto ship is all about. First of all, what is the importance of auto ship? I hope by now you have purpose and destiny. What is a pen and a paper? That's what it is. A pen and a paper tonight. So you can take copious notes. Yes, this is going to be recorded, but it's nothing like writing it down, writing the vision, making it very plain that you can go back and look at it. And now it becomes your goals, your dreams, so that they can be manifested. And so I had to think about what's in it for the little guy that first joins and they consider auto ship. You know what auto ship here is in Sanki, a reoccurring order of products that serve you and your family, right? Some people don't look at it as a bill. They look at it as a bill. Well, the first thing I want you to understand tonight, I want to shift your mindset. I need you to start looking at this as an investment in yourself. Okay? An auto ship, reoccurring order of a product or multiple products coming into your home. You need tonight make a commitment that tonight I will make sure I'm on auto ship. Now, that's not going to mean nothing to you right now. But by the time I finish and Mr. Abita finishes, we're going to challenge you in the next 24 hours to make sure you set your auto ship up. You are all on an auto ship. You may not be on Sanki auto ship, but in life, you are on an auto ship. I promise you. I know you're saying crazy, Dr. Helen. What are you saying? You have a cell phone bill? How many people have a cell phone bill? Put fives in the chat. Do you have a cell phone bill? Do you have electricity? Put yes. Do you have a water bill? Yes. I hope you bathe. I hope you got lights on, right? I know you do, right? You brush your teeth in the morning, right? Don't pay your cell phone. Watch it get automatically shut off. That's auto ship. It'll automatically get shipped back. It's going to get turned off. That's auto ship. Your water bill, you don't pay it, it automatically, that's auto ship. It gets cut off. Facts. Like my CEO says, now that's a fact. So when you think about it along those lines, It's not a bill, it's an investment, because your mobile phone is your money maker. It's an investment. You got water, you got lights. It's an investment. It's an investment. So you can run your home-based business. Oh, wow. I hope I'm giving you something good on tonight. It's an investment. It's all about perspective, how you choose to look at things. Why do you need, as a business owner of a potential $1 million engine that you now have access, call your back office, your Sanki business is your $1 million engine. You could run millions of dollars through your back office if you so choose. Oh, wow, I'm talking good tonight. When the light bulb went off for me back in 2008, when I first joined this industry and I learned about the power of auto ship, I said, wait a minute, this is the foundation. This is the foundation of my business. This is the investment I got to make in me. Why do I need to make it? Because I need to make sure I have enough products coming into my home each month, once a month. Because A, I've got to be the product of the product. I cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare. B, I've got to have enough product so that I can give out the product. I can sow into somebody's life. I can let them sample the products for free, give them an experience. So when they try these products, they're not like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. This is good. No, matter of fact, this is great. And then they take that experience and they become my customer. They become my business partner even. You put them on the product, you just put them in the business. See, I've never seen anything come out the ground without first you putting a seed in. Call it seed time. Be it seed time. You're sowing seeds. You're giving a free experience. Oh, wow. Then C, you have to have product, because there's some people, as techie as the world has become, some people are very old school and they want it right now. They're not going to order nothing online. They want it from your hand to their hand to person, period. And if you don't have the product right then and there, and I know some of y'all are high-fiving me right now because you're like, she sure is right. Because I've lost many sales by telling them just go online and order it. If you don't have access to a fulfillment center, which if you live in Houston, Texas, you can come pick your product up every single day, Monday through Friday. Right? If you live in Nassau, there's a fulfillment center. If you live in Kingston, Jamaica, a fulfillment center. We got them all over the place. But some people don't have that luxury. And they want it right now. And they want it right out the trunk of your car, believe it or not. They want you to bring it to them. I serviced a young lady this past Sunday. I drove to Woodlands, Texas, which is an hour and 20 minutes from my house, because I wanted her to have the VIP experience, because I knew what it felt like and what I remembered when I first joined, and I gave people their product at their doorstep. Man, by the time I got to their doorstep, guess what? They were wanting more. Oh, man, thank you so much for bringing this to me. Hey, by the way, you think you got an extra box of Belage? You think you can throw an extra Hasaki? Can you give me an extra Hasaki? I need some Shankers too. Because I never left my house as a distributor. And I have a heart of a distributor to this day. And I thank God I still have a heart of a distributor. But I never left my house as a distributor, and I would leave and not come back home with at least $500 cash. Now technology, you got Cash App, you got Square, you got all kind of stuff. People can just swipe it. So I'm trying to tell you something. If you don't have the product, out of sight is out of your pocketbook. It's out of mind. It's not happening. Some people don't want to wait. We live in a microwave society. They don't want it today. They want it yesterday. So when you think about it like that, and you're out here, you got to be a product of the product. The best way to get your message across is when they visually see you. When they see a difference in you, you got more energy. Your hair's starting to grow back. You've lost some weight. You look well in the face. You don't have no bags because you're resting at night. You're not sleeping. You're resting at night. It's a difference. Your balance, your chemical balance is on point. You're happier. You're just happy for no reason. Do you know people join happy? They'll join happy over money every day of the week. 8 days a week. Some of y'all will catch that later. They will join happy, a happy person versus a person who's talking about they making all this money, because people want to be happy again. Have some products on you. Watch how happy you make people. When you can give them their product same day. Same day they've been exposed. Same day you put it on Facebook Live, and you can go and give them their products. Watch you make $500 at minimum per day. That should be your goal. The power of auto ship. Now with Sanki, we have a unique opportunity because we've had the coldest customer acquisition, which is attached to our auto ship. Oh, wow. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. When I found out in my first opportunity ever that if I just put a few people on the products, just got a few customers on auto ship. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Now, you know you're the customer first. You are first a customer before you're anything else. Some of y'all will catch that later. But here, 3 customers going to pay you out $100. Oh, you heard me. And that's just 2 products. That's not the whole system. You mess around and people are concerned about building their immune system to protect themselves from all these crazy viruses, right? 2 products, Balaj and Intercept. Just try those 2, right? Or Balaj and Cornu, right? 2 products, 3 people, $100. $100. Some of y'all like, you know what? I've been having a hard time getting a whole bunch of business partners. But you don't hardly hear anybody say, I've been having a hard time getting customers. Because you expose enough people, they're going to become your customer. And if you treat your customer right and you start sharing testimonies with your customer, you're going to turn them into a business partner. The challenge has been you'll get you a customer and you forget to check on them. Every big chain, every Fortune 500 company, they take time to check on their customers. That's why they have repeat customers. They still advertising and promoting and sharing the testimonies, even to their customers that know the product is good. Y'all not ready tonight. They know the product is good, but they still spending money advertising. They're still taking the time out to share testimonies about their products so people can continue and increase their auto ship. They can increase their auto ship. I know you like, oh, this is a crazy woman. That's fine. You can think that. But 15 customers, that's $500. 30 customers, that's $1,000. I'm going to give you something as I close and turn the call over to Mr. Vita because I want to get back in here with these prospects. But I get so excited about this topic. I really do. And I wish I could spend a little bit more time and do a deeper dive. Don't you know Walmart has an auto ship? Oh, I messed y'all up. Did you know they have a shelving system that people, 98% of the products in Walmart and Target and Kmart, 98% of those products, they are on an auto ship shelving system program, meaning you can rent out a shelf and pay them monthly. Oh, wow. You didn't know that. Did you think everything in Walmart was made by Walmart? It's a shelving system. They understand big business. That's the artery of every business. It's auto ship. So if Walmart gets it, which is a $1 billion entity. Oh, I don't know who I'm talking to tonight. I don't know if you got excited. Just right there. Put some 5s in the room. If you got excited, just right there. If they light bulb went off for them, that they changed their business model 10 years ago, that 98% of the shelves are owned by other people that pay auto ship to put their product on the shelf. They doing big business. Why aren't you? Why aren't you thinking the same way? This is your shelving system, your auto ship. This is your little mini franchise until it becomes a mega franchise. Everything big was once small. The big oak tree that comes out of the ground was once a seed. The big Empire State Building was once foundation with a plank with steel beams on a foundation before it was 100 feet tall. And even you, as big as you are in this thing called life, as big as you are, you too was once a seed. You started small, then you became a baby. And look at you now. Stop overthinking what you have. You have the most blessed position to be a franchise owner of your own business. You are the CEO of your life, the CEO of $1 million potential business that you got access to. And when I realized that, I determined right then and there, I was committed and determined. The first month in the business as a distributor, I said, I'm making $1 million this year. Game over. I joined April the 1st, 2008, and everybody thought I was the biggest fool on April the 1st as I left CBS Broadcasting to go do network marketing on April 1. In my first month, I sat at the feet of giants because I wanted to learn what I did not know. I humbled myself and said, I'm going to learn this. It's no way I'm not going to be successful at this. I had to do it. I was a single mama with 4 babies. Failing was not an option. I was going through a nasty, humiliating divorce. Failing was not an option. So I needed to find out, how can I run my business successfully and build the infrastructure and the sustainable success, not no temporary success. I needed the substance. I needed to create residual income for those days that I can't recruit nobody, that maybe my mind is not there. Maybe I just don't feel like being bothered with people. I needed to make sure my residual income, that I made residual income that was more than enough so I could do enough. Game over. 1 month. I studied it and I got it, and the light bulb went off, and then I made up my mind I was going to master it. That I didn't have to be the best recruiter, but I needed to understand how to leverage AutoShip, how to understand and appreciate the power of AutoShip. And you have, oh wow, I got to say this, Mr. Vita, you can have it. You have access to products that work 100% of the time with 100% of the people. If you put people on the product, they're not canceling their AutoShip. People don't cancel what works. Y'all not ready tonight. They don't cancel what works. And stop overthinking, well, can they afford it? They afford Amazon. They afford the Vitamin Shop. They afford GNC. They afford Walmart, and they buy crappy products. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but y'all know who you're dealing with. They affording all of that. All you got to do is convince them to transfer their already committed spending habits. They are already spending it. So it ain't like you asking them to do something new to get on AutoShip with you. They're already spending it. You know why they're not spending it with you? Here's the boom. I need everybody to put boom in the chat. I'm about to throw the phone down. The reason why they're not spending it with you, because you didn't invite them. You didn't open your mouth and invite them to the most powerful product system and company and opportunity in the world. You just didn't invite them. Think about that for a minute. When is the last time you sincerely gave a private one-on-one invitation to someone. Some of you don't invite because you're scared of rejection. You got to get over that. Some of you are still looking for motivation to invite people to look at your business opportunity, to become a customer. Well, let me leave you with this. Your situation should be your motivation. Your current situation should be your current motivation. Mr. Jose Avita, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Helen. Good night, everyone. How are you doing today? I'm so excited to be here. As you know, most of the times I'm just in a listening mode, but today I want to explain a little bit because the team asked me to explain a little bit about the power of the auto-ship, but I don't think that I can do it better than you, Dr. Helen. You already explained all the power of the power of the auto-ship and why it's important to be in auto-ship, and you gave so many great examples of the biggest companies and the billion-dollar companies, trillion-dollar companies that base everything in the auto ship. Because I think that a lot of people, they don't realize that the auto ship is in every industry, in every car industry, in every supply industry, in every food industry, in every cinema industry, and there's everywhere. So like with all the companies, and you are owning a company today with Sanki. So in every company, they want to offer you the loyalty card so you can buy again and again and again. And you want to go to the movies again and again and again. So they need to provide a service to you. So you want to go back to that movie, that theater movie, as many times as you want and can. And also the car industry as well. You are going to be buying maybe multiple cars, maybe 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars in your life. And that's part of the auto ship. But also they know that they need to have the product available for you when you are ready to buy the next time. And this is what I can buy from what Helen just shared right now, Dr. Helen shared right now. And it's about that, like, you need to have the product in hand. And that's why in Sanki, we create the compensation plan in a way that at the beginning of your personal period, I mean that the first week of your personal period, you can receive your auto ship. So you can be active the rest of the 4 weeks and receive all the benefits of being in auto-ship. And when I'm talking about the benefits of being in auto-ship, maybe you didn't know, but now it's a good time to know that if you are in auto-ship, you're going to be increasing your retail power by 10%. When you are not in auto-ship and you enroll customers, prime customers or retail customers, you are going to be receiving the difference between their price and your wholesale price as a distributor. But if you are in auto ship, you're going to be increasing that margin in 10%, which is a huge difference when you're talking about volume. When you talk about 3 customers, 6 customers, 9 customers, 15 customers, imagine to add 10% to each one of these customers. And then you can't play with the compound interest effect, because if you are accumulating more customers in your system, and you're providing them a customer online platform, and you know that they have a back office where they can track their orders and they can place their orders and they can put their orders in auto ship, or they can create their own auto ship. When you have this power, now you are going to be able to compound the effect of the earnings in the retail power. So imagine that you increase by 10% in every customer that you have. At the end of the year, you have 20 customers, 30 customers, 100 customers. Because I always say like that, and maybe Dr. Helen was the same way, but when you are in one of these businesses, you need to think, and in every business is the same, but in this business, you need to think, and you need to set a goal to have at least 1, 2, 3, 4 customers a day. And I'm saying at least because you will put that number in your goals, and you need to say, I cannot go back to my home until I have 1 customer, 1 extra customer enrolling auto ship in the system, so I can create my compound interest. And that's why she was talking about the beach money, because the beach money is not something that happened just because you are in a position in a company or organization. Is because you are building that future today. You are building your future in the present. So that's why the auto ship is very important. And you need to be sure as a business owner that every customer that you have are in auto ship. And you need to be sure that every business partner that you have in your system, in your organization, also is in auto ship. And most of the times it's because we don't pay a lot of attention to those small details. But as Jim Rohn used to say, the success is achievable just if you are doing a small, little great things every day, consistently. So if you have one customer a day and you enroll that customer a day, and if you have one distributor a day and you enroll that distributor in AutoShip, you're going to be building this compound effect. But also the beauty of this industry, network marketing, is that you can multiply the compound effect. Is not just about the customers, that you are adding, and multiplying and extracting this extra 10% if you are in AutoShip, but also when you are building a network and with business partners, now you know that you will multiply exponentially the result, because if everyone is doing the same and you are teaching by your example, which is very important, you cannot expect other people to do what you're not doing, because people do what you do, not what you say they need to do. So that's why it's very important that you are with them together. And when you enroll your distributors, when you enroll your new customers, when you enroll your new distributor, you need to walk them into the process to be in AutoShip. And that's why I just want to touch a couple things today, because it's very important that we understand our business, and everything start with AutoShip. As Dr. Helen mentioned, you need to have the product in hand so you can sell it, at least for the first time, in hand, maximize your profit, and then enroll them in the system as an online customer. Because as you know, we have the program Get 3 and Yours is Free, which means that every time that you have 3 customers with 150 points, you are going to receive free product, which, guess what, you can sell it. And when you sell it, you maximize the profit in 100%. So imagine the multiply effect that you have by having everyone in AutoShip, and you are in AutoShip as well, and you receive enough product at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the personal period, of your personal period, the first week of your personal period, you have enough product to accomplish your goals. And let me give you an advice here. And one of the leaders told me one time, when I was a distributor as well, he told me, you need to buy what you want to sell. And that's what makes the companies grow. Because if you are buying just for yourself, guess what you have in your hands to sell? Nothing. But if you push yourself a little bit more and say, instead of buying just my product, I'm going to buy 5 boxes of each, 5 boxes of Blush, 5 boxes of Cronrit, 5 boxes of Inner 7, and I have it in my hands, this can be your first goal for your first week, for example. And you can say, I have this product in my hands, so now I feel the motivation and the excitement to sell this product, and I need to recover the investment. But guess what? If you buy volume with Sanki, the price is going to be cheaper and cheaper and cheaper if you are in AutoShip. So if you are in AutoShip, you are not going to be making 35% profit. You can make up to 60% profit. So tell me, yesterday while I was talking with some people here in the office in Las Vegas, and I was telling one of the distributors that is looking to sell to the final customer, and we were talking about that and say, what do you prefer? You prefer to make 35% or 60%? There's no companies outside in the retail market that can provide 60% profit margin. So if you are Walmart, if you are a GNC center, if you're a vitamin center, if you sell products, you know that the margins most of the times are between 25%, 20%, and it's very competitive because you are in the red ocean. Or those companies or those businesses are in the red ocean strategy. They are competing by price or competing by ingredients or competing by different things that you can find in other places in a better price with a better presentation or different things. So, but at the end, when you are here in Sanki, you have the power to increase your profit up to 60%. So one of the advices that I received back then is to have product in your hands, and you need to do the math, simple math. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to go to the university to do this. You just need to say, how much money I want to make this week? I want to make $500. So how much product I need to buy in 60% profit margin? So if I sell it, I will get $500 this week. So once you sell it, because you have the product in your hand, the same day that you sell this product, you need to enroll these new customers in the system and help them to set up their AutoShip. So now you are creating a compound effect that is going to be multiplying and multiplying and escalating month after month. But if you just sell one time and you don't follow up with the customer and you don't have the product in hand and you don't maximize your profit, of course, it's going to be very difficult to buy a product again. But one leader told me one time that you are against the investment, you're against the gains. If you don't invest, you're not going to be gaining. So it's in everything happen the same. If you want to invest in the stock market, if you want to invest in whatever other way to make money is in this planet, you need to invest. You need to put money right there, and you need to risk that money with the hope that the market will give you back the profit. But here it's not about the market. Here it's about you and your only you effort, which means let's say that you invest in Ford, or you invest in Tesla, or you invest in different shares in the stock market. You are waiting to see what is going to happen with the market, and you cannot control that market. But what if you have the ability to invest $100 in your business and convert those $100 in 160, and then invest 160 and convert it into 100, then invest 200 and convert it in 300, then 300 into 600, 600 into 1,000, 1,000 into 3,000, and 3,000 into 10,000. So this is the mechanics on why the auto-ship is so important, because it's not just about the product that you want to have for yourself. Is the goals and the vision and the mission that you have in this company. I always say that it's not the industry what makes you rich, is who you decide to be in that industry. So you need to decide to be someone here in Sanki that is willing to invest, and that's why we put the auto ship at the beginning of your personal period. So in addition that you're going to be qualified for all the benefits from all your customers online that you're going to be having that are in auto ship, and they're going to be running their auto ship through your personal period, which is going to give you these extra gains. You're going to have every time more product in your hands to keep getting new customers. And that's how you can make the money that you want, but you need to have that vision in your mind. You need to have that picture in your mind, in your soul, and this is part of your why I'm going to sell $10 of each, why I'm going to sell $20 of each, why I need $1,000 a week, why I need $2,000 a week, why do I need $9,000 a week. So this is very important to understand it, because you have the power to create and impulse your business and your lifestyle by being in auto-ship and maximizing your customers online in auto-ship, and also your distributors in your network. Because guess what? As I said before, if you are doing this, then everyone is going to be doing the same. And of course, as Dr. Helen mentioned as well, sometimes the distributors, they don't want to be a distributor. They just want to have the price, but that's fine. But what you need to find here is the people and your friends in your list. You will be finding the people that are willing to do the 100% that is needed to do as a business owner. So let me bring here to the presentation, to this training tonight, my dear Diamond from the Bahamas, Dr. Ruthann, because we were talking about all of these things today, and there's a couple of things that I want to share with you tonight, so we can understand our comp plan and we can understand the mechanics of the growth that we need to have in our company. Because sometimes we love to complicate things and it's not as complicated. So we just need to understand the behavior and the behavior that we need to have, and the behavior that we need to teach to everyone in our teams, so we can all be successful. And then just make it with very easy numbers that I understand that if I achieve this number, I'm going to be making this X amount of money every month. Not that we are making some claims that it maybe is going to happen, but we want that happen for you. So let me bring Dr. Ruthann, our amazing diamond for Bahamas. And I know that you're here already.
I'm right here, right here.
Perfect. Dr. Ruthann, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. So first question, I heard you mention just now that our auto ship, the word auto ship or reoccurring order, or don't run out of your stuff.
Or subscribe and save. Subscribe and save.
Exactly, subscribe and save, or Prime, or whatever it is, that it happens at the beginning of our personal period. I believe, has that changed? Is it now falling on a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same. Is the
No,
first
I just want
week.
everybody to remember that, because I know a lot of persons, some people called me today. So I just want everybody, they were like, oh my God. I was like, they warned us, they told us, I just letting you know. So
Yeah, we announced that like 1 month ago, and then like a 15 days ago. And then this week was the first week that we run the auto ship on Wednesday. And we educate everyone on the emails that we sent on why we're doing this. And it's because we want to bring you more benefit to you and your teams. Because sometimes on Saturdays, the banks is not a regular day of operation. So mainly in the Caribbean, we were having some issues sending the product to people. And also because a lot of people, they want to pay it, but they pay it on Monday. And then when we pay, if they pay on Monday, they miss the free product, and we already ship maybe the free product, or they are not in auto ship yet, so we cannot ship the free product. And so it's going to be better to be on Wednesday. But even if it's in Wednesday, like yesterday, is the first week of your personal period. So whoever received the auto ship yesterday, that means that that's your first week of this personal period that you're living right now.
Awesome. That was one of the first things I wanted to mention. And then I've been hearing, like, persons say, well, I've heard persons say, oh my God, my points flushed. I went back to zero. Oh my God, I can't do this. Can you explain to persons that, first of all, let me say that I've been in multiple companies where sometimes it flushes every week. Like literally you're flushed out every week and nothing is left. Like literally nothing is left. And what I mean by nothing is left, Sanki does something different here with our pairs bonus. So I want you to explain that. But I need persons to understand that even if you looking at other things, other gold things that are dangling in front of you, a company has to make money. Ultimately, it's a business. Sanki is a business. We are partners with you. We are a franchise holder, a part of Sanki. But Sanki is a business. Ultimately, you got to make money. Just like we want to make money, you got to make money. If you don't make money, we don't make money. It don't make no sense being in business. But, some companies flush every week. Some do it every month. Like you literally have to hit your rank in a month. And if you don't, well, dog eat your lunch. Points flush, it's gone. You start again. But, Sanki allows you that 8 week. And I know Dr. Helen always says, run for the month. Don't worry about the 8 weeks. Get it done in 4 weeks. What are you waiting for 8 weeks for? Get it done. And be like, oh my God, you're trying to kill me. But I'm just saying all that to say that persons need to understand, in any MLM, network marketing company that you go in, the points are flushing in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they do not state that in the way you see it in Sanki, but I just need people to understand that, as a CEO, can you explain that? And then can you explain to them pairs? Because I don't think people understand the power of our pairs bonus.
Okay, yeah.
And that's where lies our residual income.
More than happy. I just share my screen. I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So I share a back office that we have that I use here in corporate. That's my toy, and that's the back office that I play with. And this is, first of all, I want to go over how to set up your auto ship and what you need to do with every person that is in your downline. And in the same very moment that you enroll someone in your team, once you pay the initial kit, right there, you need to go to their back office and follow the 1, 2, 3 step system that we have, which is very easy. Set up your username in your page so you can use your replicate site and you can activate your mobile application, change your password, but also go to the download, because you have as a sponsor, because you are bringing someone to your team, you already have the welcome book printed, or you have the welcome book ready, or in your computers or in your tablet or in your phone, so you can go over these steps with your new distributor, with your new partner. So the first thing that you need to do, once you change the password, once you create your username for your replicate sites, and you are able to use the mobile application now. But remember, that's another benefit. A lot of companies, they charge for having a mobile application, and in Sanki is for free for you. But in addition of that, the third step that I will say, or sometimes the first one, is go here to the dashboard. Here is the dashboard, very easy. You just click dashboard, and then you just go here into the central section, and you just say update the auto ship. So it's super easy to set up your auto ship, because the only thing that you need to do, you have the 4 products that we have here. And if you want to receive Shinkas in your auto ship as well, which is very well recommended as well, because now you have samples in your hands every month to share, sell, and also you can sell these samples because it's a 4-day supply of Belash and a 4-day supply of Cornit. So you can sell it so your prospect gives value to the sample that you're giving. But if you want to set up your auto ship, let's say I want 1 Belash, I add it to the cart. I want 1 Cornit, I add it to the cart. I want one inner 7, and then the only thing that I need to do here is place the order. You see? So now the order has been placed, and it's going to show you here. Oh my God, where's my mouse? It's going to show you here how much I'm going to pay for my auto ship for the 3 products. And the more I buy, the cheaper that my products are going to be. And that's why if you increase your auto ship, in addition that we have a promotion, you know this, we have been running a promotion for the auto ship, the power of the auto ship, because if you're an auto ship with 75 points, you receive extra product for free. And if you are with 100 points in auto ship, you receive more product for free. But in addition of that, if you increase your auto ship to 200 points, 400 points, because you want 4 boxes of each or 10 boxes of each or whatever, this price is going to significantly drop down. So imagine that one Belash is going to be for you $34 more or less. And with that being said, you can sell it to $69, $59, depending on the product, and you're going to be making up to 60% profit. This is one of the magic. But to set up the auto ship, as you saw, I just click the products that I want, how many of each I want. And here in my credit information is already saved. I don't need to add it. But if it is not, if it's the first time, the second step is going to be the payment method. And the only thing that I need to do is confirm my billing information, my shipping information, click next, and then just add the credit card that I want to put in file. So my auto ship can be billed the first week of my personal period, every 4 weeks. That's all. You just click here and then continue, and the auto ship is set up already. So that doesn't mean that this product that you are placing here in the auto ship is going to be shipped tomorrow. Remember, it's always going to be shipped the first Wednesday of your personal period. Every time, every 4 weeks, the first Wednesday of your personal period. Okay. How do you know your personal period? Very easy. You just go to dashboard and you will see your color. In this case, this back office is blue. So every time that we are in a blue week, which right now we're in the green, as you can see here next to the activation or the cycle activation, here you can see that we're right now in the green. The next one is going to be the blue. So it's going to be cycle 47, then 48, 49, and 50. So the next week, all the blues are going to receive the auto ship on Wednesday. Okay, so that's how easy it is to set up the auto ship. And also one thing that Dr. Ruth had mentioned right now, which is very important, is flushing the points. If you are in auto ship, reason number 1, you will never lose your points. But thing number 2 is that in Sanki, we accumulate your points. Where can you see how many points you have accumulated? You just scroll down here and you go to the pair bonus section. And you can see, for example, in this position, I have 190,975 points accumulated to be converted in pairs, in money. That's because this position has a very long leg, but as I show you here, this position is not in auto ship. And even though the points are here, are going to be accumulated and accumulated, because you need to be active. How do you be active? By having one customer with 50 points or 2 customers with 25 points each. You see? So that's why it's very important to have customers in auto ship as well, because you don't need to be worried about that. So if you have one customer in auto ship, or you have one sale in the month in your system, one customer online sale with 50 points, you are going to be accumulating and accumulating and accumulating and accumulating all of these points forever. Once you start, yeah.
You probably went over people's heads by just showing them 190,000. That's probably that don't even mean nothing to nobody, because they don't even understand what a pair is. Sadly, and I know that's a crying shame, but sadly they don't know what a pair is. So you showing 190,000, okay, and so
okay, so I'm just showing
when I see 190,000, I immediately divide it by 50, and then I say, whoa, okay, so then if I balance this out, this is how much money I would make. So explain to them that's what I do, but it's because I understand what a pair is.
I have the potential with this position that I use as a demo, because it's a demo, or well, it's a real position because it plays with all the business rules, of course, and that's why it's my toy, and I play with this back office all the time, is that means that in one leg, I have 190,000 points in volume from enrollments, from auto ships, from customers, from all the downline. This position has 190,000 points accumulated, which means money, because as you know, we pay in average 10% of your pay leg in the binary. So that means that in this position right now, I can cash out almost $20,000, you know? So who wants to have $20,000 to cash out, you know? So we have here, and I showed this, Dr. Ruthan, because I want to show people that even if you are not in auto-ship, the points are going to be accumulated, but you need to have at least one customer
But
in
no,
your personal
but
period.
our points wash though, Mr. Avita. So you're telling me, even though every leadership period, I see it go to zero, are you telling me I still have the potential to make money in my back office?
Yes, and the answer is yes, because one thing is the volume that you have to cash commission. This is section A, is the points and the volume from all the enrollments and all the customers that you have in your downline and all your personal customers. All of this volume, all of these sales, all of these enrollments, all of these auto ships are going to generate points for commission purpose only. Okay, so that's
Okay, so you said this is
number one.
approximately like 19,000, like 18,000 something. Okay, so how did you work that out, man? Like, because now you confusing me. So are you telling me you got this 190,975, you divided by 50 and then multiplied it by about 4 point something, $4.875, and it came up to about 19,000? Is that approximately what you're saying?
Yeah,
Modest sick dread. So you telling me there's money in my back office then?
yeah, it's money.
Modest
And I'm
sick
sure
dread.
that is money in every back office, because let me tell you another thing. We are so generous and we love our distributors, and that's why we accumulate your volume for the first year to qualify for the residual income. Because as you know,
Hold on now, Urch. No. So, Mr. Vida, you trying to tell me y'all is hold the thing there for a whole year, y'all ain't wash it?
you have all the points for 1 year accumulated. You have 1 year, 12 months to have one distributor, one customer and 2 distributors, so you can be binary qualified and start cashing all the volume that you have accumulated. Because if you never enroll anyone and you don't grow your team and you don't develop your team, so you are going to be rich in points, but not in money. So we want you to be rich in money because you are accumulating the points that you have been receiving from all the people that is in your downline, all your team. So
you're trying to tell me Sanki wants me to make money?
Of course.
That sounds like, oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
That's our goal. And that's why, Rutan, as you know, we pay 49% of the money that we receive. So we see our distributors as a family, as a partners with Sanki, because really we are partners. 50% of the money that we receive, we give that money back in commissions. So there's no other company in the earth that does that. So in all the comp plan, we pay back every week 40%. And once every 2 months, as you know, we pay the other 9%. So in total, we pay 49% to everyone. And there's a couple of things that I want to touch about this with the volume and the points, but I want to show you guys and my dear Sanki family, how you can see your points, because yes, that's option A, all the points for commission, for money purposes, it will never flush as long as you have 50 points in your position from your customers or from your auto ship. It will be there forever. So you can accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. But we don't want you to accumulate. We want you to cash out every week all the points that you have. Okay, so that's why the auto ship is very powerful, because you're going to be building a network that you have a lot of distributors in auto ship, because you enroll them in auto ship, as I just show you right now. So if I enrolled you today, my dear Ruthann, I don't know that you're going to be a diamond the day that I enrolled you. I want you to be a diamond, but I don't know if you're going to be a diamond. But because I want you to be a diamond with Sanki, I need to be sure that you're in auto ship. So I'm going to go with you to your back office. And I'm going to say, let's click here and update auto ship. Let's create your auto ship. And how much money you want to make, Ruthan? I want to make $300 this week. Okay, let's set up your auto ship and let's buy enough product so you can sell it in hand and you receive the $300. And that will be the goal. You need to have 5 customers this week and you will be selling this product to them. That will bring you points because you're going to be enrolling them in auto ship for the next month. But this week, you're going to receive $500. Next week, because you are in auto ship, you are enjoying, you have the right to buy more product that can be shipped next day as a repurchase. And as you know, we run a lot of promotions because we love our people to make money. So I know that a lot of people buy the promotions because they want to have product for themselves. Wrong. Is this a business? We do this promotion so you can sell this product and make a lot of money every week. So we have a promotion, or you buy product tomorrow, and also because you're in auto ship already, now, Ruthann, you are going to receive the benefits of the auto ship price. So now the next week, how much money you want to make? Okay, I want to make now 500. I already like the 500 the first week. Let's go for 700. So now let's buy enough product so you can go and sell $700 or have $700 in your pocket. And these new customers that you're selling the products and giving the products in hand, enroll them as an official customer so they can be in auto ship for the next month. So you are really worried, Dr. Ruthann, in the first sale, giving the product in hand, maximizing your profits, but also building a residual income with your customer base. And if you do that for 1 year, guess what? What if you have 300 customers in the first year? What if you're receiving now $3,000, $4,000 a month just from your customers, in addition of the money that you're doing because you're in auto ship? So this is the part that we need to really encourage our team to do that and put everyone in auto ship and start increasing the auto ship, because the next month you want to receive maybe $20 of each to keep selling and keep increasing the earnings that you're having, receiving the maximum profit from your customers online and the maximum profits in your customers in the retail base. But going back to the points that you accumulate for payment, you are going to be accumulating your points always. So, and that's why we don't want you to accumulate the points. We want to, these points needs to be 0 all the time, which means that you are cashing out everything that you are producing. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Perfect. So
because I know, for instance, if you're balanced, and that's where I think the key of making sure, looking at your legs team and seeing who you can assist to the next level comes in, because ultimately, if you start balancing out, that 190 would be on the next side as well. And then there would be, say, 380 sitting there. And that 380 would then, you would cash out at $19,000 plus with that 190 balanced out, basically.
And guess what? You're going to be triple diamond already. And you're going to be receiving money every 2 months.
Boop, boop.
Time
has not caught up with me yet. Woo! Triple diamond. Here we come.
Okay, so, and I know that you're going to be there very soon. So the point is that the points are going to be there, and I'm talking this about the rank because it's very important. So I want to be clear with everyone that is listening tonight that these points are just for commission base, but also the same points and the volume that you're building inside of the leadership period is going to qualify you in a specific rank. So those are the points that we flush every 2 months, every 8 weeks inside of the leadership period. So as you can see here, I'm going to—
So repeat that again. Slow it down, because you see, it's talking a little fast now. I mean, Caribbean people is talk fast, but you usually talk really fast, and sometimes we can't understand what you're saying. So I need you to slow down. Just one thing.
The thing is that is your rhythm, what I'm trying to take here.
So I just want to make sure that people understand what you just said, that the flushing has to do with rank. Like, did you hit that rank? But technically, what we need to get paid for is not flushing, because it's sitting there for you to still get paid.
That's correct. I will never touch your points, neither your money.
Man, y'all, listen, man, y'all need to drop some 5s in the chat, or drop some dollar signs. Y'all hear that? You know, money sitting there. Put some money bags in the chat. Y'all, man, y'all don't want that money. Okay. Y'all stay right there. Okay. Sit on it.
Yep.
Y'all must be sleeping.
So, and in addition of that, payers that you're cashing every week, then you have the Per Plus, which is going to pay you extra money, an extra 10% of the money that you already cash in the pair bonus. So, and here is explanation. This small icon, which I from, that means information. If you click here, it's going to explain you how the pair bonus work, okay, and how you get paid in the pair bonus. But let's say that you don't want to read this and you just want to see how many points you have in your legs, in each one of your legs, to see how much money you want to make. So very easy. So just follow my mouse here. You go here to reports. Reports, why? Because that will be reporting to you what is happening in your business. So we have an overview, a resume of, or a quick view for all the ways to make money here in your dashboard. So literally, you don't need to go to any other place. In your dashboard, you can see how is your business in that very second right away, and how much points you have to be a rank and these type of things, but we'll talk about this later. So here you have the reports. If you want to see exactly what is happening, so you can go here to the pair bonus and click the pair bonus, and you will see your beautiful points and how accumulated you are in these points. So you can see here by leg how many points you have in each one of your legs. So you can see this week, today, this position has 250 points in this leg, 225 points in this leg, and 197,000 points in this leg. Okay, so 190 from last week plus the new points, and now I have 197 points. So here in this report of the pair bonus, you can see leg by leg. Most of you are going to have only 2 legs because we start everything as a binary. But if you decide to open a 3rd leg or a 4th leg, it's up to you. But let's say that you have only these 2 legs, or all the volume is just in 2 legs. So you can see here every week how many normal pairs you're going to be getting, how many hybrid pairs, because this is a concept that maybe you don't know, but your customers make pairs as well at the end of the personal period. So if you have a lot of customers, as we spoke before, you are going to be accumulating all of these points through your personal period through 4 weeks. And then at the end of the personal period, we're going to be using those points. And imagine that those points are going to be like a 3rd leg. So once we create all the pairs between your 2 legs, we will say, you have some points here, you have some points left that you didn't use. Guess what? I'm going to use those points and create extra pairs with your customer points. Okay, so we will maximize the payout that you can receive. That's why I'm saying we want you to cash out everything. We don't want to see points in your back office. We want to see 0 points every personal period, that you maximize everything and you cash out everything. But if you didn't, then you will see here how your points are going to be points for pairs left over. So that means that this week I'm accumulating more points, and next week is going to be 197,000 points accumulated, because I just use some points to create 12 pairs, as you can see here. So we create 12 pairs, and we have the other points accumulated for the next week. So I don't know if you have questions here, Ruthann, or with this explanation.
No, I just want a lot of persons to go in their back office, and I want them to look at this, and I want you to be motivated by the points that the pairs that you see there that aren't balanced, to then decide that, guess what, before this leadership period is done, I need that money in my bank. I don't need the money sitting in my back office looking at me every time I open it. So what am I going to do? What are going to be my, am I going to have some Sanki tea parties and some Sanki Krunu parties and some Sanki Balageaholic parties? Are we going to get drunk on Balage? What are we going to do? Like, let's be motivated. Like, don't be depressed that you haven't gotten where you wish. Let's be motivated that, oh my goodness, you mean I had this all this time? You mean nothing really flushed? You mean, oh, I missed this by that, but money is still there? Yes, the money is there. Wake up at 10 something at night. Like get up and understand that the money is there. The money is there, guys. You have to just balance out. What does balance out mean? We got to reinvent the wheel, as in let's go and do some launch parties. Let's open our business. Listen to me. Today, I went through a draw, Mr. Avito. I found the list. The list. Yeah, and there's a to the end. It ain't no list. It's list of when we started Sanki in February of 2020. The original list of everybody that came to that meeting at Ministry of Education in Nassau with Dr. Helen. Okay? So you know what Ruth Ann could do, right? Ruth Ann go put all them names in her phone. She gonna go create a broadcast. And she's gonna say, hey, you were the first. What you saying? Everything cool? Man, we still run, you know. You ready to get started? If you were in it, do you want to reactivate? If you weren't, have you tried us yet? Guys, I got a list from all the different meetings. And I'm going to go and I'm going to encourage those persons. Get back to the person who invited you. Because I saw, I'll give you an example, Mr. Vida. I saw a name. This lady popped up. I don't know who she was. She found me, I think, on Facebook. And she popped up and she started ordering from me. When I saw her name on the first list that we had at the meeting in Nassau, I was like, well, mother sick dread. That's all I could say, because I was like, mother sick. This woman actually was at the first meeting we had. Never ordered, never joined. She orders every month now. Man, anyway, I hope I encourage someone. That's all I could say. I go into my corner. I can roll back in my bed. I can jump in the bed, okay?
Yeah, but it's a great point, Rudan, what you made, because a lot of people, they don't know that they have a lot of points right there in their back office just waiting to be cashed. And at the same time, they are complaining they don't have money. And they already have the effort done. They did some effort at some very moment. But now imagine that they are part of the Diamond organization with you, and having you as a leader, or all the leaders that we have in the Caribbean and here in the States, is going to be an amazing power, team power that we can do with them, so they can start cashing out. And also everyone that is here tonight in this call, that's why the authorship is very important, because every week you can maximize the component. I was talking with the other leaders, like last week, I guess, and they were telling me like, oh yeah, I enroll like 10 people, but then the next week I didn't make any money, or the next month I didn't make any money. The first month I made $3,000, and then the next month I didn't make any money. And my first question always is, are they in authorship? No, they are not in authorship. Okay, so that's where you need to be in. They need to be in authorship. That's why it's the first thing in the system, in the S3 that we have in Sanki. The 3 steps is be in authorship, bring customers, and enroll business partners that do the same thing, which is be in authorship and bring customers, and those customers need to be in authorship. So you are in this virtuous cycle, as easy as that, 2 steps, bring customers, and some of them are going to become distributors, but all of them needs to be in authorship. And if each distributor that you have in your downline understand the power of the authorship that Dr. Helen explained, that we have been explaining here today, and they start enrolling a lot of customers, imagine that you have a network with maybe 200 people, but each one of these 200 distributors has 200 customers after 1 year each. That means that you're going to be making maybe $100,000 a month, something like that. So those are the things that are powerful, simple things, but we love to overcomplicate the things so many times. So here is what I want to have clarity with everyone tonight. And based on the question that you asked, Ruthann, the points for the money are going to be there forever. But the points that we have for the leadership rank are the ones that every time that the leadership period finish, we delete those points, because then when all the people that you already have the previous leadership period, as soon as they run the first authorship, they will have X amount of volume. When they second people the next week run their authorship, they will have more volume. But also because your team is growing, now your next leadership period, you're going to have more points that are going to take you to the next rank. So when we finish the leadership period, we will say how many points Ruth Ann has. Okay, she has 120,000 points in volume. If she has 30%, 70% balance, which by the way, you always were super balanced as a diamond, like a 40%, 50% in your 2 legs on your teams, that means that you're going to be diamond. Then once you achieve diamond, Ruthan, oh, first I'm going to go back to platinum. When you achieve platinum, you have 60 something thousand points. Then in that leadership period, we flush all the points for the next leadership period. The next leadership period you have, if I remember correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, you have, I remember like maybe 80,000 points, something like that in the second leadership period. And then in the next, we flush again these points. We don't flush your earnings. We didn't flush your points for the money. We just flush the volume to qualify to a rank. And then the next leadership period, you have 120 something thousand and
135,000.
25, and you qualify to diamond. So it doesn't matter the points for the rank qualification. If you have your teamship, if you are teaching the right behavior that we're talking tonight, and they are using the system, they speak with 2 people a day, expose to people a day, expose to people a day, as simple as that, and following the S3 system, enroll your distributors, put them in AutoShip, show them how to bring customers, use the mobile application, use the tools that we provide as a company, the business is going to be just running by itself. But when we start seeing obstacles, I love the way that Henry Ford used to say it. Obstacles are those terrific things that we see when we take our eyes out of our goal. When we start seeing to another direction and we start seeing distractions and we start seeing other things around us, we lose the focus in our goal. And that's when we start saying that it's difficult, it's complicated, but at the end, it is not. As I show you tonight, with 2 clicks, you can set up your AutoShip. With 2 clicks, you can see how many points you have. I mean, you don't even need to make a click. You in the dashboard, you have it. You just need to scroll down in the same way that you do in Facebook or in Instagram. You just scroll down and you will see your points. And if you scroll down, you will see for your rank, which are different than the points that you have to cash out the money. So hopefully with that explanation is clear. And here in my network, you can see the points that you have, but also you don't need to go right there. You just need to go to the dashboard and go scroll down. And here in this section, you will see how many points you have for the next rank. Easy as that. These 2 arrows are not decoration, are here to see in which rank you are. You see? So I can click back, and now this position right now has 7,000 points, groupal points, total points in the downline. Even if this position has 190,000 points accumulated for earnings, this position right now in this leadership period has 7,250 points, which is enough to be bronze, but the balance is missing. We need 30% in balance here in this number that you have here, and you need 30%, which is at least 1,050 points. So if you click here, it's going to tell you how many points you need in your strong leg and in your weak leg to qualify to silver. If you click here, it's going to tell you for gold, for platinum, for diamond, like right now. And if I click the watch here, this beautiful clock is going to show me my previous leadership period. So if I click here, now the points change. Last leadership period, this position have 92,000 points in volume, but only 2,000 in the balance leg. So because of that, this position could be platinum, could be almost diamond, but it was just platinum. But because the balance is not there, I can go back to see, okay, so this position qualified to bronze, last leadership period, even if this position have 92,000 points, because that means that those 92,000 points were just in one leg. But if you have the balance, 40,000 in one leg, 40,000 in the other, of course, you're going to be here platinum, and you're in the way, or in the right path, or in the right direction to achieve diamond the next leadership period. So here is all the information that you need to see about the points for the rank and the points to cash out the money. I don't know, you have questions, Ruthann, about this, or that we need to
I think that's it. I want to say thank you so much, Mr. Avita. I hope and pray people got it. You know, people got it. That's all I want people to get it.
Very, very, very easy. And then I want to just go to the last part that I want to show tonight. that is the path that we need to follow. And we talk about this at the beginning, and this is the training, the rank advancement training that is in your back office. By the way, where is this training? In your back office, you have a section here called the digital kit. When you click the digital kit, you can choose the language, English or Spanish, or whatever country you are. And here you can see the welcome book, the technology, the products, different brochures, all the information that you need to share the Sanki products is here. So you don't need to talk about illnesses or diseases or chronodegenerations or sickness or all of these type of things. Here is all the benefits of the products that you can use with beautiful brochures, with beautiful booklets, with beautiful information and images, and everything is here. So in addition of this, we have in the business performance, you have the business presentation and the rank advancement presentation. So you just need to click here and it's gonna open. And also you have the compensation plan presentation, the business presentation, the kits, everything that you need is here. So as you can see, you have a lot of training tools, product information, business performance, leadership resources, the Sanki Fit concept, the payment documents, how to receive my commissions, everything is here. But in the rank advancement, and here's the behavior that we need to teach to every distributor that is in our and every person who we enroll the same very second that we are finishing the enrollment process. So the first thing is, let me explain you our weeks. So we have every week, we pay every week. So every week is a cycle, okay? So we have 4 cycles because your personal period is gonna have 4 weeks. If you are a purple cycle, if you enroll in the company in a purple cycle, remember that your back office is gonna be here in the dashboard, a purple square here. Blue one is gonna be purple. If you enroll in the green one, your square and the color in your back office is gonna be green. If you enroll in the blue one, it's gonna be blue as the one that I show you. And if you enroll in the yellow cycle, you will see yellow in your back office. So what that means, that if you enroll in a purple cycle, your personal period is going to be the purple cycle that you enroll plus the next 3 weeks. And the auto ship, we will run the auto ship the first day, which means that if you enroll in a purple, we will run the auto ship. Where can you see this? Very easy. In your back office, you can see here your activation date and when is going to be your next auto ship here. Very easy to see it. You don't need to complicate the things. Here is information, which cycle we are right now in a green one. So when is going to be my next auto ship? Here. And if you have here, the auto is going to tell you as well when is going to be your next auto ship. And also you can see here your order history. You can see all the orders that you have in place and if they have been requested, paid, or delivered, or you want to pay it from here. Okay. So then going back to the training here, the background, because this is the behavior that every distributor needs to have in your. So once they understand, okay, I enroll myself this week, so I'm blue or I'm green or whatever. So now every green, I'm going to receive my auto ship. And I have to be ready to set up my amount of product that I want to sell during my next 4 weeks. Once I understand this, I need to understand that 8 weeks are going to create a leadership period. So I have all of this week to accumulate points and balance my business so I can achieve ranks. Okay, how do I achieve ranks? Very easy. The first rank that you need, and once you are in auto ship, if you enroll 1 customer, you are going to be sanctified. You're going to be a sanctified distributor. Now you are an official distributor with Sanki because you are distributing the product. To be a distributor means that you're going to be distributing, that you're going to be buying to sell, or you're going to be enrolling customers online. And how do we say it? You have the product in hands, you sell it to the person, and then you enroll that person in the system, and then put the auto ship so they can start receiving in 4 weeks their products. And you can teach them, if they are Prime, to share the link that they have in their back office to recommend the product to other customers. And guess what? Those recommendations will become your customers, and your Prime customer will receive free product for the first purchase of the people that he recommend. So it's a game, it's a winning situation everywhere. But this is the behavior. You have one distributor, one customer, and you are sanctified. Second step, you want to start cashing out the money from the binary. You need to be a racing star. So you are in auto ship, you have one customer and two distributors in different legs, and you are opening your binary. So now you are cashing every binary cycle, every pair that you are creating in your downline. So this is very powerful because it's very easy. One customer, two distributors, go. What you need to do next? Duplicate that. That's why we call duplicator rank, because you're going to be duplicating that process with your first two directs. Don't get me wrong, you can have 10 directs or 20 directs or 30 directs, but you need to duplicate that process with your directs so they can have their customers, as you can see here, and their two directs. And if you do that with their customers, you need to have 600 points in the left, 600 points in the right, that those points are gonna help you or are gonna be cash in your pair bonus in your per report that I showed you before. But in addition, these points are gonna be start accumulating these points so you can achieve a rank at the end of the leadership period. But once you are a duplicator, 300 points. How do I get these 300 points? Being in auto-ship, having customers. You don't need to buy these, you don't need to purchase these products. You need to have customers, and that's why you are producing these points. Okay, so a good goal to set in your business tonight is I need to put 300 points in my auto ship because I want to sell that product and then enroll those customers in auto ship. So I never need to be worried about my customers, my points, my commissions, anything. And I can maximize my per bonus with the volume that my customers are generating in addition of the profit that I'm gaining from my customers. So we duplicate the process, we help them to do the same, and then everything is just about balance. Keep doing the same, teaching them to do the same, and 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 2 by 2, one that bring 2 and 2 by 2, then you are going to be building your team. And you need to have 70% of the volume in your power leg and 30% in your lesser leg, which means that if you want to be bronze, you need to have 3,500 points. You want to be silver, you want to have 9,000 points in your downline. Remember, this is qualification points that, as I explained, flush every leadership period. But this is the volume that you need to build in your group, in your two legs, in the accumulation of all the auto ship, sales, resales, enrollments, everything that's happening in your downline, you will be accumulating these points. And you can see those points in your dashboard. And you can see the balance that you need, which means that this is the worst scenario, that if you want to be bronze, you need to have in your two legs 3,500 points. And at least 1,050 needs to be in your pay leg or in your weak leg or in your growing leg, in your cashing out leg. So, and then as you're growing to the next ranks, you're going to be having the same thing. It's 60,000 if you want to be platinum and 18,000 in your lesser leg. The example that I was using with Dr. Ruthan, 60,000 points, but she had like a 30,000 in balance. So more than 18,000. So she had 30,000 in one leg, 20,000 or 35,000, whatever, in the other leg. So that's why she was platinum when she achieved platinum, and she didn't have just the 30%. She had more than that. Okay. And then she achieved diamond, 120,000 points. And she was like a 53, 60 something thousand in each one of the legs in balance. So we asked at least 36,000. Okay. What is beautiful about this? Because we have a lifestyle bonus in every rank. And maybe this is something, Ruthan, that we have been talking as well, that a lot of people, they don't have maybe clarity with this. But as long we have 6 leadership periods in the year, 6. And we share 9% of the global sales of the company, commissionable sales of the company, with all the ranks. Every 2 months, every leadership period, we give you part of the 9% of the sales. So that means that it's not just a bonus because you achieve the rank. You can be platinum the rest of your life, and every 2 months, you're going to be receiving this rent for being platinum. this lifestyle bonus for being platinum every 2 months. And guess what? We're just expanding. The next year, we're going to be looking to open another 15 countries, 9% from the global sales. So if you're platinum, if you're diamond, if you are double diamond, you are going to be receiving every 2 months that money, every 2 months. And that's why if you ask to our Haori, our current ambassadors, our ambassadors, they receive that money every 2 months forever. It's a good investment. And if you are diamond this leadership period, you're going to receive the payment as a diamond. That, and in the next leadership period, you go to double diamond. Now guess what? You're going to be receiving the payment as a diamond. And if you qualify as a double diamond, you want to receive that money as a double diamond. So this is a lot of money that is in the table, and it's increasing, because guess what? The company is growing and growing and growing. So just to give you an idea, in US from last year to this year, we growth 97%. So what if we open Canada officially once we register the products, and then UK, and then South Africa, and then Australia, and then other countries, and it's going to be a growth of 300%, 600%, 1000%, and you're going to be part of this bonus of the 9%. So this is very powerful. That's why you want to achieve ranks every leadership period, because it's not the money that you're going to be cashing out every week. It's also the accumulated money that you are going to be receiving every 2 months. So we call it the leadership bonus or the leadership rank bonuses, but it's really a lifestyle bonus that you will have there forever, as long as you qualify in a rank. I don't know, Ruthan, if I was clear with this, or I need to explain a little bit more about this.
No, I think you were clear. I got it. I mean, put it in the chat, guys. Did y'all understand everything Mr. Vita was saying? This is a conversation, guys.
Okay.
Did you get it?
I mean, because I'm sharing the screen, I'm not reading the chat right now, but if there's any question, please
Yeah, I'm
let me
looking
know.
now.
So
Yes, sir.
how do you move to the ranks? Once you create duplication and these things, you want to be bronze, 30% of the volume in one leg, 70% in the other one, at least. You can be 50-50, 40-30, whatever the combination you want. But the worst scenario is you have 70% of the volume in the power leg and 30% in the lesser leg. You want to be silver, 9,000 points, to 70% in your power leg, 30% in your lesser leg. You want to be gold, 30,000 points, 30% in the lesser leg, 70% in the power leg. Once you are gold, the duplication process is going to be super simple. You want to be platinum, help 2 silvers to become golds. You want to be diamond, help 2 platinums to, 2 golds to be platinums. You want to be double diamond, help these platinums to become diamonds. You want to be triple diamond, help the diamonds to become double diamonds. You want to be ambassador, help the diamonds to be triple diamonds, and so on forth. Very, very easy. It's a duplication process. How you get 2 golds? Well, these golds are going to be built in silvers, and the silvers are going to be built in bronzes. So it doesn't matter where you are today. The point here is that you understand the mechanic that everything starts with 1 customer, 2 distributors, 1 customer, 2 distributors, and then help them to do the same. And then these guys are going to help them to do the same. But while you're building your customer base and your distributor base and becoming a great leader, and you're going to be creating duplication. Why you want to be duplication process? Because this is the secret of the money, how much money you want to make. So in residual income, the money, beach money, or the beach money, or whatever we call it, or Dr. Helen say it, is very easy here. You just need to see, let's assume that you have 100 distributors in your pay leg, and each one of them has 3 customers. So now you're having 20,000 points, and just residual, you're getting $2,000 with 100 distributors only. And then if you have 40,000 points, you're making $4,000. If in average, you can make more than that, of course, because I'm just considering here the pair bonus that we were talking at the beginning, the points that never flush. Those are the points that I'm talking about in this chart, in this table. Not the first or the bonuses, not the promotions that we have, not all the other things, Those things are in addition. The coaching bonus is in addition. The 9% of the saving fund that I explained is in addition. All of these things are in addition. But just from the pairs that you can see in your report very easy, if you have 80,000 points in your pay leg, you're going to be receiving $6,000. It's 120, $12,000. So if you have 40,000 points, that means that you are very close to be platinum and you are making $4,000 residual income already. Then in addition, you can be from diamond, double diamond, triple diamond. And then what if you have 1 million points in your pay leg? You're going to be making $100,000 a month. So if you have this volume, if you have 5,000 people, so this is the goal. I'm not saying that maybe all of you are going to have 5,000 people in the pay team, but how many people do you want to have? So what is your goal? You want to have 100 people in your pay leg in 3 weeks, in 3 months, in 3 years, or in 30 years? So when do you need this money?
Hey, Mr. Vita, we have some hands up, and I don't know if they want to ask a question or if their hands are just up. Avis Baker, I'm not sure if you have a question. Desmond Brackett, I don't know if you have a question. I see your hands up. And Edna Stubbs, do you have a question, or is it just your hands up in arrow?
It's just a high five, hands up, five.
Oh, that's a high five. Okay. Mava says, Mr. Vita, how much more time for Canada? I feel hog-tied. I can imagine her saying it just like that.
Well, as you know, we're delivering the products already in Canada, but we are in the government hands right now. We're waiting for we have been approved already. We're just waiting for the official papers.
So your hog tie will be untied hopefully very soon by the government. So it's all about the government, and it'll all happen, Mava. So it coming, girl. It coming. It coming.
And the same thing I'm gonna say for UK. We already sent the papers. We're waiting for the approval because we said that we're gonna be open in UK next year. So yes. I never said that we're gonna be open in Canada and UK this year. We say it was planned for next year, but because we love you, Ruthann, because we love all the leaders in this company, and you have been pushing a little bit, very soft tea to make this happen, we make it happen in the possibilities that we can be aligned with the legislation of each one of the countries. So that's what we're doing right now. But definitely, we're looking forward to start opening countries next year, and that will be amazing. And
people are asking Mr. Vita to do this training again. I tell you, once people understand where the money is tied and locked, you have to know what you're working towards. You know, I get that, you know, we do retail sales. Yes, I get that we sign people up. Yes, that we get the 3 customers, get the 2 products for free. We get, you know, like Fabio says, we win $100. But I think people need to know what this is about. And like I've always said, in network marketing, your compensation plan is your business. Like that is your business. If you don't understand your comp plan, you don't know why you're doing what you're doing. You're doing it because you like the products. You're not doing it for a business.
You're a fan. You're not a business owner.
Ballage. You're a ballageaholic. You just get drunk on ballage, and you just want to lose all your weight on canoes. So, like I keep telling persons, you got to know your compensation plan. You have to understand your back office, because your back office is you literally taking the key and unlocking your shop every day. That's what going into your back office is. Literally going into your shop every day. You know, I always love to hear from Eula, because Eula says, you know, I work all day, but when I get home in the night, the first thing I do is I go in my back office and I try to read a document in the digital kit, you know, another document and another document, so that she gets familiar, and she keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. And you got to do that. That's what you have to do if this is what you want.
That's correct. That's why I shared the last table, or the last chart that you have in your back office. It's a guide. How much money you want to make per month? $2,000 a month, residual income with no more effort. That's what you need to have. Or an active organization with 100 people in your pay leg that has 3 customers each, and with 2 box of product with 50 points. I'm just assuming that they have 50 points in ownership, but I know that there's a lot of customers that they have 400 points, 700 points. We have a distributor that they have like more than 5,000 points in ownership 5,000 points in authorship. Why? Because he loves to sell and make a lot of money in these things. But
Right.
the point is that this is your guide. This is the ABC. Don't worry about all the mechanics about these things, or the back office is too complicated. I show you that it's not complicated. That's an excuse. It's very easy. For the thing that is designed to, it's very easy. Here is my authorship. Here's my commissions. Here's my points. That's all that I need to know. When you become diamond, yes, I believe that you need more information in your back office, and you're going to be clicking your network, and you're going to be analyzing the behaviors of your network. And we have
Yes.
reports for that. But from new to platinum, you don't need to click all the buttons. You just need to see how many points you have, so you know in which leg you need to work. That's all.
Yes. So
And
I hope he answered the questions, guys, because I know people keep on asking me a lot of questions, and I mean I answer them, but you know, I'm glad I understand my back office more tonight. Needs more. Wow, awesome, Edna. I'm so happy. That informative, you caused me to be binary qualified, bronze, silver in the same leadership period. Thank you, Dr. Rufan. You never know who's listening. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, and
That's what I'm talking
remember,
about.
all your customers needs to be in authorship. They can be in authorship. They have a back office, and if they are prime customers, they can be in authorship. They can save, share links, win product, and very soon, my dear Sanki family, we will have an amazing surprise for our customers. And I will talk about this maybe mid-December, I guess. But get
Well,
ready.
you know, Mr.
because
Avita, you don't know how to keep secrets. So, you know,
I
maybe
know.
we'll pry. We'll pry it out of you because you look excited to him. You look like you just want itch to tell us now, but I get it.
Yeah, but it's gonna be soon. It's coming soon. It's gonna be an amazing tool for your customers, and also an amazing tool for you as well as distributors. We're gonna revamp so many things in this company that you cannot imagine. But that's why you need
Well,
to.
I'll also say on this call, anybody that's on my team that, you know, that's in connection with me, that has my number, if you want me to tell you what money is sitting in your back office approximately from your pairs, hit me up, WhatsApp me, and, you know, go into your back office, give me those numbers so that we can look at it. So then you can say, guess what? By the end of the year, I need to cash out. I got to cash out this week. I got to cash out next week. I need to cash out. Bottom line, cash out. 2021 cash out.
Yeah, and remember, talking about cash out, we have a promotion right now on the enrollments. We have a promotion enrollment that finished in December 31st. This is very important, guys. Maybe you didn't know that, but every person that joins your team this week, they need to know that the first for the bonus, when you enroll someone, you get 40% in the first for the bonus, which is a lot. It's very nice payout. But we add 50% extra to that bonus. So that's why right now we're paying 90% of the points for every new enrollment that you do. 90%. Friends, family, nobody does that in the industry. We are paying 90% of the points that you enroll in initial kit, which it means more or less like a 40 to 50% of the money. So in addition, you have the Shinsei, which is another story, and you have the bonuses. So the front money that we have here is very powerful while you're building the residual income that you want to have. And of course, the residual income is built by auto-ship and having customers in auto-ship and doing what I showed tonight: duplication, be duplicator, build duplicators, build bronzes, build duplicators, build bronzes. So this promotion finishes on December the 31st. So for all of you that are new tonight, you need to know that the company pays 40% from the points in your initial order, or the initial order from your new distributor. But right now we're paying an extra 50%. So you need to start making this noise very, 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 very loud, because everybody needs to know that we're paying 50% extra. We're giving 50% extra these 2 months, so you can have a lot of money in your pocket. And you, as Dr. Helen said, and as Dr. Ruthan said, cash out. You need to cash all the money out. You want to have a different Christmas party. You want to have a different holiday season. You want to have a great vacations in December. You want to start January with money in your pocket, not with worries in your mind. You have the ability to make as much money as you believe that you can make. And that's why, Dr. Ruthan, when you were saying, when somebody say, or Fabiola said the other day, like you can make $100 if you have 3 customers, maybe that is a crystal ceiling for a lot of people. They need to understand that everyone is able to generate as much money as they want, because it's just energy. And the formula, I don't know if everybody knows this, but the formula of richness or capital or money is effort times time. Effort times time, or times effort. So you cannot do more effort than the 24 hours that you have in the day, but you can multiply with this industry, with this business, you can multiply the effort, you can multiply the time, and that will create multiple income, a lot of income, potential income. The one that I'm saying before, which is the compound interest effect, which is multiplying exponentially and exponentially and exponentially the money that you can receive. Because if you have 100 distributors in your payleg with 3 customers each, and you are making $2,000, guess what these 100 people is going to be doing? They will bring another 300. So now with their effort, you are making 6,000. And now guess what they're going to be doing? If you teach the right behavior since day one with your distributors, and you are sure, you anticipate the failure. You need to anticipate the failure. How do you do that? When you enroll someone, be sure that that person is in auto-ship the same very day that they get enrolled, and explain the things and the power thing that we explained tonight, so they understand the concept of being a business owner, because it's not about this industry, it's about every industry. So hopefully that works and helps people tonight, our leaders tonight. We want to have a very successful closing of the year with this 6th and last leadership of the year, because believe me, if you don't have a huge team active in auto-ship with a lot of customers in auto-ship, what we're going to be launching next year, you will regret. So as Jim Brown used to say, you need to pay either of 2 prices, the price of discipline or the price of regret. And believe me, you don't want to be in the second one.
And I think everybody needs to go into their back office, check their network, and see how many zeros are there, get the names, check the number, see if the number is there, see if there's an email there, and start following up. You know, I know that the other day I had advertised on Facebook, and I had advertised to Bermuda. And, you know, I got some leads. And so because I'm not in Bermuda, I sent them to somebody that was in Bermuda. But like I told her, you got to follow up. And I feel that the follow-up is within 24 hours, because it fizzles out. That want and that need and that desire kind of fizzles when they don't get a response. And, you know, I told her, please follow up. And then I got a hit up on the person who contacted me back, said, oh, nobody's responded. Like nobody contacted me yet. So I had to go back to the person. You got to follow up. But a lot of times we fail in the follow-up. We fail in calling and checking. We fail to see how did the product work for you. We know the product works 100% of the time on 100% of the people. So when you go to somebody and they say, oh, I got constipated, and you know it ain't got nothing to do with the product. They need to drink more water. They got something going on. They need more belage. Oh, my sugar spiked. Yeah, it spiked because it's caramelized sugar in your blood. It need to drop into your bloodstream and come out, and then you keep on taking the crew. It can work. It just keep on taking the thing. Oh, I had bumps come on my skin. Yeah, you had bumps come on your skin because you had things in your body that needed to come out. It come out on your skin. Keep taking the product. Like, I feel if we followed up more with people, you would hear the complaint. You can solve the problem because they know such thing as a problem. And let's keep it moving. You know, so the follow-up, we got to follow up, guys. So let's get in that back office. Let's look at all those people that have zeros. Let's find out what's going on. How can we serve them? How can we serve you? What's going on? Just my 5 cents,
Yep.
Mr. Avita.
Thank you, Dr. Ruthan. It has been a pleasure to share this, I'm going to say, how can I say, this scenario with you tonight, or this platform with you tonight. And I really wish from the bottom of my heart that the information that we shared tonight really helps our Sanki family members to achieve the dreams. And I just want to close with some final thoughts. Remember, family, that we are a product category creators, that you have in your hands something that nobody else has. We have been the first in the world that has been able to bring and put in people's hands something that is called nano biotechnology. Nano biotechnology. So we are the first one. We are bringing innovation into the market. And the innovation is that we combine the nanotechnology with the biotechnology, and we create the nano biotechnology. And we work in the epigenetics, nutrigenomics, and all of these type of weird words and mitochondria and all these type of things. But what you need to know is that you are the first movers in what is going to be the biggest trend ever in health and wellness, because everybody has anti-aging, but nobody has longevity. We have longevity in our hands. We don't have anti-aging. We have longevity. We don't have a product that cures. We have a product that will take you to the superhuman that you desire to be, that you deserve to be, sorry. So if you understand these concepts, you don't need to oversell, because people hate to be sold, but they love to buy. And when you are talking about these concepts and these unique words or concepts or technology and innovation, then we're building our true blue ocean market. We are not a Me Too company. We're not a Me Too product. That means that we're not fighting in the red ocean to see who has the best comp plan, or to see who has the best color in the products, or to see who has the best price, or whatever. We are creating a space in the market where you don't have competition at all. And the innovation, because that's our strategic position as in the company. If somebody asks you, what is the strategy of the company? Our strategic position in the market worldwide is the innovation. In the same way that Tesla is innovation and Ford is trying to copy the innovation. In the same way that Sony is innovation and LG or Hitachi is trying to copy that innovation from Sony. In the same way that Apple is innovation and other companies are trying to copy the smartphones. So this is what we are. We are innovation. And we are the first one that has been talking for 50 plus years about microbiomes, about metabolites, about nanobiotechnology for 50 years. And if you start looking right now, the microbiome in Google, if you Google this type of concept, microbiome, mitochondria, these type of things, you will start seeing that every time more and more people start talking about this. But we did start talking about this 50 years ago. And we start developing this technology 50 plus years ago. And we have been doing more than 3,200 clinical trials just in Belash in more than 50 plus years. So this is a company that you are. The compensation plan is amazing. You can make as much money as you want. There's no limit in the money. You put the limits, but you need to do the work. You need to have one customer and two distributors and help them to do the same. So you can build your living legacy by being part of the biggest trend ever that the world is going to see. Because everybody in the future, in the coming years, they want to be in the longevity part of the equation. They don't want to be in the anti-aging or let me try to cure my illness. They want to be in the longevity and in the superhuman side. So thank you. God bless each one of you. Thank you for being with us tonight. I know that we exceed a little bit the hour, I guess, but if you know me, why do you invite me? I love to talk. I love to share time with you, with my Sanki family members. I miss so much to be in this type of calls. And hopefully,
well, everybody has asked for it to be done again. And I'm saying everybody because Mr. Brackett from Jamaica said do it again. So I'm going to count him as 100 people. 100 people asked
Mr. Brackett, show me the results. Show me the results, and I'm going to be more than happy to be with you. I mean, I can do trainings just for you and your team, and let's make it happen.
Amazing. Guys, y'all heard it from our CEO. I don't know what CEO actually comes on and trains you. Like, guys, this is amazing. Thank you so very much, Mr. Avita, for your service. And I always feel that the top always shows how the grassroots should perform, if that makes sense. Like, whatever's going on up at the top shows you that this is how it should look for you down at the bottom. Not saying that anyone's the bottom. So that's not an insult. It's just, the structure. So I say that to say, Mr. Avita, you are showing the servitude, you're showing us the discipline, you are showing us what we are meant to be doing. So we should just be duplicating you. We should be duplicating you, and you're the head. So it's trickling down. So the integrity, the strength, like, guys, come on. You got it. Yeah, I guarantee you, anyone on here, Mr. Avita, who has been in any other network marketing company can never say that the CEO at 11 something at night Eastern on the phone, don't let you be in Barbados, it's and Trinidad, it's 12:28, that he is on a call with you, training you. When and when? Never. Never. Never.
Well,
Okay.
we are a family and we are here to serve you. And that's part of the Omotenashi philosophy that we don't need just to brag about it. We need to show it every day.
Yeah, but it goes back to the principles that, Fabi shared with us with Lola last week. Omotenashi service. If we take that on, you can imagine people feel that, like people feel you emanating service, genuine care. You got to be real, man. Come on, guys. Trust me. I have people that call me Mr. Avita, and then they just don't want to get off the phone with me. They'd be like, oh my God, I feel like I've known you forever. And I'm like, I got to take another call. Can I go, please? But they don't want to get off the call, but it's because I mean, people don't know this, but I'm an introvert by nature. As a child, I did not speak to people. Very scared, very, very terrified of people. So I actually started practicing talking. Before I'd want to say something to somebody, I'd have to practice it in the mirror, like get the courage within me to blurt it out. So then it would be blurted out in scenarios. Like if I wanted to ask my mom to do something, I would stand in the mirror and I'd ask and ask and ask and ask and ask and ask and ask. And I'm talking to myself. And then I'd go to my mom and, maybe we'd be doing something, cleaning the house or whatever. And then I'd be like, oh, mommy, can I go to the, and it would just blurt out because I practiced it, and
I'm going to share a secret with you. I'm going to share a secret with you. And hopefully this help a lot of people tonight. But when I did start network marketing, as you know, back then, my first opportunity, and the only one as a distributor.
With your sister, when you started with your sister?
Yeah, when I did start with my sister, that she invited and put all of these crazy things.
I remember that.
and I was so, I'm going to say that I have a lot of ego, maybe because I was like, okay, I went to the university and I already have my business, because maybe a lot of people, they don't know in this call that I have my very difficult times that I was living in the streets when I was a kid, or that I didn't have a bed in my house when I was from 6 years old to maybe 12 years old. We were living literally in the street. And we are asking for money outside of the churches and the different public places. And I was working in a club, in a tennis club, picking balls from the rich guys playing tennis. And I was just picking the balls to be able to have tennis classes for myself. Because I love the sport, but I didn't have the money to pay it. So I need to pick the balls to receive classes and to have opportunity to use the court. But anyway, so when I started network marketing, one of my leader told me, because I was very shy to call people and invite people to presentations, because I was like too much ego inside of me. Like, I'm not going to be calling people to go to a business presentation. That's crazy. I feel so bad. And I was shaking and like, why I need to invite these guys. And then my leader back then, I don't know if it still exists because I haven't seen those things today, but he took a yellow pages, the book that has all the phones from the people in the city. And he put it in the desk and let's say, pick a letter. And I say, well, let's say N. Okay, and it's gonna be. So he opened the yellow pages in the end page with all the people who their last name starts with N. So, and he started, let's start calling people here. And you will say this script. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm someone Arabide, and I don't know if you have been thinking to make extra money in your free time, blah, blah, blah. So we have a script to invite the people. And I was so embarrassed. And he say, they don't know you. So they don't know who is talking. So let's talk with 100 people. And after you talk with 100 people, I bet you that you're going to be closing some people to come to the presentation, even if they don't know you. So we did that. And when I did that, guess what happened? A lot of people went to the presentation, and we closed a lot of people that night because it was a genuine passion, you know. But when I told him I'm not good at all to invite people, his answer in short term was invite 100 people and then we talk about it. After we did that exercise, I was a bomb talking with people by phone. I didn't feel any shame or any bad feelings at all to talk with people. And I just pick the phone, call my friend, and repeat the speech. And that's all. And then I just started doing this with my leaders as well. We did the invitation parties concept. And we put all my leaders, all my distributors in a room, and we went with the exercise and we start calling people randomly. And everybody has the same task. Let's call 100 people, and then we see.
Hey, Mr. Avita, you know what that reminds me of? I was in Grant Cardone's 10X webinar like 2 weeks ago or something like that. And he showed a clip of his daughter at the age of 10 when he showed her how to basically cold call somebody. And she was 10, and he kind of scripted her as she went, and was like, the person first hung up on her when she first called, and then, so then she called back and she was like, oh, I just realized I think the phone got disconnected, and so she's like blah 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 blah, but she got through. And so from that point on, she just grew and grew and grew. So I think, like you said, practice makes perfect. And now you've got my light bulb going, so now I want to do a Zoom call-a-thon, where we all get on and we have our list and we're on there live with our picture and our cell phones, and we do what we have to do, like interact. Now, not black screens, because you don't want no black screens. Get on your cell phone, get your list, and call your people. We don't have to hear the conversation, but the energy that it will build, everybody doing it at the same time, will allow you to see, well, okay, if they could do it, I could do it.
Yeah, and that's why we did that exercise, or that's why he did that exercise with me, because let's say, let's call 100 people that you don't know. So now you are going to be ready to call the people that you know. And then I start calling the people that I know. And when we did that with my leaders, and there's the other exercise. There's two exercises that, oh my gosh, was so funny, because the second one is to be in the mirror and try to invite yourself in the mirror. So I did this dynamic so many times with the leaders to try to invite themselves to a business presentation, looking themselves in the mirror. And until they feel confident enough that they say yes to themselves, that I'm going to go to the meeting, then let's go to that. And then the other thing that we did is that we do so many times, we went to public restaurants, very crowded, and we put people to dance in the middle of the restaurant. So we all, including myself, of course, because I need to be the role model. So I say, you are shy, you are scared about what people's gonna say. Okay, nobody's gonna buy the card that you want. Nobody's gonna pay the bills of your doctor. Nobody's gonna pay anything for you in this life. So if you want to have success in your life, you need to be the first one. So don't be ashamed about that. Don't be shy about that. And then I went to the restaurant so many times, and I have videos that I will show you. And we went to the restaurant, and I started dancing a song that in Spanish, it wasn't in Spanish, of course, but it's like how the fountain goes up and goes down, and then the ant was walking around the fountain in the park, and then the water splashed her, and her makeup was destroyed. So we were dancing, and at the beginning, most of the times I was by myself, and my leaders back to me like I just ha ha ha. But once people start laughing, and I was more exaggerated with my movements, people start laughing, and then all my leaders start dancing acting and singing and everything. So once we went to 100 calls to call people in the yellow pages, once we went to the invite yourself in the mirror and dancing in restaurants, that's why I built in less than 2 years 173,000 people in my downline.
Well, I got, listen to me, and the 32 people that are left on this call, because it was all the way up to, I forget how many people on the call, the 32 that are left on this call, hear me and hear me good. If you attach to me in any way, shape, or form, now I is dancing in my bed, so I ain't going nowhere, no restaurant right now. But I can tell you right now, we could be calling some people and we could be doing some mirror exercises. Hear me and hear me good. We need this win. We need this win. We all need a win. We all need a break. 2020 kill us, man. Come on. 2022 right there, you know. Like we can sneeze and we can be sitting January 2nd, 2022. We can sneeze. It's there. Let's do this. Let's do this, man. And to me, y'all are dedicated. The 30-something people that stayed on this call, y'all are dedicated and y'all ready to do this. Let me tell you why y'all ready to do this. 2 hours on a call. 2 hours.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to do this?
When we start Sanki, I'm going to tell that in Mexico, I had a meeting with some people that they bragged that they were in another network marketing company and they were leaders and blah, blah, blah. And I said, why you are not growing in your team right now? That's when we just started in Mexico. And then he said, well, we don't have people to invite right now. And I say, oh my gosh, let's go to the window. We watch outside of the street and there's plenty of people walking around. And I do remember this because Jim Brown used to say, when you don't have anyone to talk with, just throw the rock in the street. And then you talk with the next person after the rock and say, hey, guess what? You are the person next to the rock. So that will start a conversation. So, but I have videos that I can show you as well anytime. I think that tonight is not the day, but I can show you videos where we went into the streets and just start talking with people, asking questions, and we start closing people and closing.
Mr. Vida, you don't understand right now. Like, I feel like jumping on a plane, and you know I don't like to travel, right? I feel like jumping on a plane and going to Nassau, because I know I have a team in Freeport. I ain't gonna leave y'all, but I feel like jumping on a plane, going to Nassau. And I feel like going through all these exercises, and I will take them down Bay Street, and we'll go into Palmdale, and we'll go into Mall of Marathon, and we'll drop paper on the floor and an expert. We will do the exercises, you hear me? Because I love stuff like that.
That's
Guys,
what really makes this thing fun, and you get in love with these things because you are doing things that you never did before, so you can get the results that you never had before.
Let's do it, guys. Let me tell you something. First of all, just so y'all know, Mr. Vida could talk to us till 2 o'clock in the morning, just so you know.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But guys, I'm telling you, he has the expertise. And one thing I've learned in network marketing, there's nothing wrong with a copycat. As long as you're copying the right cat, it's all good. And right here, we got the creme de la creme. I talking this, the creme, this the top of the top, you understand? So we need to look at it and we need to replicate what he's saying to us. And he's made it fun. You know, he didn't make it so rigid and, you know, hard. So guys, all I say to you, you know, and I'll be gone on this note, let's make it happen. Like no more, I want to win. Let's make it do.
Just to show you that maybe people say like, oh yeah, sure. Let me show you. I had a leader that came here to Vegas from Mexico, and he said, I want to enroll people in the US, but I don't speak English. So we took a very fast English class with just practice a script. Most of the times he didn't know what he was saying, but he memorized the script. And here is he and I walking on the street, stopping people, interviewing them, and selling them product. Look at this. Even 2 police officers, for example, in this case, That's amazing, this thing. I love this industry, guys. Let me show you. It's another device. Anyway, so maybe the audio is not going to be there, but you can see here that we were talking with 2 police officers outside of the Caesar's Palace Casino. And then I can show you here 2 girls in the street as well. We just stopped to talk with, and we were asking them what they think about be free, financial freedom, and what is to be health. And then you can see that he has the cronut in his hand and the blush, and we were talking about party, different things, but we just stopped random people and became good friends. And then we
Guys,
invited
I
them
don't
to,
know about y'all. I ready. I ready. Man, listen, y'all want listen. My God. Jeez. God must be getting me up and walking because Lord, I am ready.
even
Yo-
we discovered that
Oof.
this couple just met like 30 minutes ago, and they're already like in love with each other.
Wow. Oh my God. Guys, let's get it. Let's make it happen. Let's get this going. Listen, I don't know if this call didn't do what it did for me. This call has given me life. So if it gave you life, let's drop some L's in the chat to know that we have this is life. We are recommitting to Sanki and making it happen because we want to see not only financial freedom for ourselves because it is a business, but we want to see wealth and health in other people. Because you have to understand, the more you serve others, you ain't got to worry about yourself, period. You know, y'all asked me at the conference, Ruthann, what do you do? I serve. And guys, sometimes I serve to the point where I don't want to serve. And that's when sometimes I'm serving from my cup that, you know, that's, you know, I'm not serving and I don't have any extra, but I still do it because I know I was ingrained as a child that service to humanity is service to God. So that if I can just serve everybody, I know God will bless me. Ultimately, I will be blessed because I'm helping others. Like serious talk. One of my girlfriends who we were in business in another company, very successful. When I first started network marketing, she hit me up the other day and she's like, yeah, you know, I'm not in network marketing anymore because, you know, I don't really like people. I said, well, you know, she's telling me, you know, she's a trader and this and that. And we used to trade together. I said, you know what? I'm sorry, but health and wellness is my thing. Like I had to admit, Mr. Avita, that certain things just ain't for me. Like I ain't into it. Like I could do it, but it ain't for me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you have to admit that to yourself that, okay, I am in the right lane that I'm supposed to be in, and let me master my lane and let me get that lane to the point where I don't have to worry about it. And then I could look at something else. You know what I mean? But make sure I have what I want out of the lane that I have created. And everyone on this line, you invested in Sanki. You paid your money. Ain't nobody else pay your money for you. So what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Let's go. Make the money. It's there to be made. Everybody is sick of something going on with something. We're sitting in the parking lot yesterday, Mr. Avita, my caregiver and I, she was running into the shop. A lady walks across the front of us. I'm looking at her ankles. They're very swollen. And I'm like, and so my caregiver, she's like, Manruti? This is what she's called. She's like, Manruti? You all really believe in this Balaj, you know. Manruti, you really think this Balaj is two takes, boy. So as the woman passes across me, right? She looks at me, she's saying, Ruti, that woman needs some Balaj. She has some inflammation in her ankles. Because her ankles were really swollen. So it's just that you have to believe in yourself. You have to know what you say. I started in our groups sending out different scripts that I use when I'm closing people so that people could understand it is simple. Less than a minute, you know, like when someone calls me and they say, oh, I heard about the Crenu. Does it lose weight? I said, yes. Oh, you're talking about the little red pouch? Oh, yes, definitely. What it does is it burns fat through a process called thermogenesis, and it actually, you know, targets that visceral fat, you know, that fat that has toxins and cytokines and inflammation in it, the bad one. It really targets that. But guess what? It also helps to remove excess carbs and sugars in your bloodstream. Absolutely amazing. But guess what? Even more. It cleans out your arteries for cholesterol. Listen, and guess what? You're going to have a great night's sleep. Done. People are sold.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to add the words before all of these claims that we need to add helps, supports, improves.
Well, man, Mr. Abida, you know how it go, man. Carry your rules and regulations somewhere else right now, babe. So yes, but
what I'm trying to say here is that there's no excuse to do not be successful. So if you don't have people to talk with, go to the street. It's full of people. Go to Walmart. Go to the store in the corner. There's plenty of people outside.
Yes.
You
Okay.
need to talk to them and use the mobile application with all the videos that we have right there, so you have a script to say.
Awesome.
Well,
ready.
you know me, Dr. Ruthann.
So I gone, Mr. Vida, because me and you could talk all night. So I gone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't see any other questions. So thank you, guys. Thank
No.
you, Sanki family. I enjoyed a lot. Hopefully you can invite me soon. Okay.
Good night, everybody.